Mm. Look kind of gritty, Shanae. Oh, that don't look as gritty. What's going on, people? Let me know if y'all up in here. What's your name? Where you from? What you got going on? Can you hear me? Make sure my audio is straight, man. Uh, y'all let me know what y'all got going on, man. Y'all let me know what y'all got going on. Let me know if my audio is good. Y'all let me know. Yeah, we can hear you. That's what's up, man. What's up, Frank? What's up, Ryan? How you doing? Keithon, how you doing? Do investors, how you doing? What's up? Oh, okay. Yeah, I need to look you up on my IG to see what's going on. What's up, D? What's going on? Uh, oh man. But yeah, wow. What's up, man? Uh what's up, man? What y'all got going on? Y'all hit me with y'all questions, man. You got questions, hit me up. That's why I'm here, kind of hanging out with y'all. Let y'all see what I got going on. I'm just sitting here checking on my VAs, make sure they doing what they supposed to be doing up here in launch control, my texting platform. Got people, responding, and I'm just sitting there talking to them. How much were you looking to sell for? Right, somebody we followed up with, um, they said that they were interested in selling. Now I'm asking them, how much are they looking to sell for? So just going down the line, checking these people out, seeing what my VAs are saying to them. So that's what I'm doing, man. You got on early today, yeah, man. Try to get on early. I'm sitting there working, man. So I was like, shoot, let me go ahead and go live, man, showing kind of what I be doing and stuff like that. So, um, yeah, man. So just checking my email when I'm getting home. Uh, my VA sent in the daily reports on how many leads they brought in and stuff like that. So, um, that's what I'm doing right now. Just checking those, seeing how many leads we brought in today, stuff like that. So, uh, Laura, you didn't. And written offers. Um, what's up, man? What's up? I'm sitting there responding to my VAs, man. That's what I'm doing right now. Or have you not had any leads? All right, yeah, just responding to my VAs, man. So you do still follow up with the ask for too much? Yes, still follow up with the ask for too much because eventually, if they going to sell the property, they'll eventually come down off that to come down to a reasonable price that you may be able to do. So make sure you always following up. What's up? What's up, Sharice? How you doing? What's up, James? How do you tell sellers your price and negotiate if they come in higher? How do you negotiate? Really, man, it's like, I try to get their price out of them first. And if not, I always say, um, always let them know. That's another thing I always do. Always let them know that I'm not the final decision maker. So I'm always the guy that's working for the company, and I got to submit a price to our purchase manager. So when I'm talking to them, if they ask for higher prices, like I don't think we can do that. According to what we purchased in the area, we would likely be around this price, right? Um, and if they don't budge, it's like, I will submit it to my purchase manager to see, if that's something that we can do. You know what I'm saying? Or if it's way off, it's like, I'm just gonna move on. I just tell them that, hey, look, the comps don't support that price, and if anything changes, let us know if we way off. But if they slightly off, I tell them, what we can do, the price that we can do, and then I tell them that I'll submit their asking price to my purchase manager, and then I'll see if it get approved. Now I go to my buyers and see what they interested in it at, and then I'll come back and say, hey, got good news, bad news. We do want to make an offer on the property, but we're not able to give you the offer that you was looking for. What we can do is this amount. So if my purchase manager approved your property to be purchased at, right? So pending inspection, right? So that's what I kind of do. Do you still follow me? Okay. So man, I need your help. What should I list my property's website? So you probably should list it on Facebook, real estate groups, and make sure you put it on Bigger Pockets, because Bigger Pockets is a good place where you have a lot of investors. That's always a good place, Bigger Pockets. So I've been chasing those YouTube shorts. Got me rethinking life. Started reading Life in There. That's what's up, man. Hey, Life in There, man. That book is big. It's major, man. So that book, Life in There, really, helped me out a lot and made me just start thinking about it myself, man. It's like, what do you really want? You know what I'm saying? It's like, I like I said, a lot of people are chasing numbers. A lot of people want to look good on this social media, that social media. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people chasing stuff like that. But it's like, what kind of life do you really want? And is what you're doing now matching what you really want out of life? Because you get one shot, to do this, and it's like, what you're doing right now really matches what you want out of life? And if it's not, then let's make some necessary adjustments in order to put you on a path to getting what you want. You know what I'm saying? The kind of lifestyle you want. And it's not about what society say is good, what would look good on Instagram, on YouTube. It's about, creating a life that's good for you, that fits the kind of life that you and your spouse or whatever your family wants, right? So how do you present comps? I mean, specifically price, address, or ballpark? Um, I mean, I'll send them comps like straight off of like Zillow or something like that, if that's the case. But most of the time, man, I'm just, moving on to the next person. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times you can't continue to just go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Just move on to the next person, man. You know what I'm saying? It's too many people out there. Just move on to the next person. I mean, I will go back and forth with somebody, and let them know what we can do. Cause it's like, what we can do is what we can do. And if it's not good for you, then, it is what it is. I do let them know we buying it all cash. We can buy on daytime and stuff like that. Do let them know we buy it as is. I do let them know the alternatives. Like they could list it, but listing it comes this. So I do let them know kind of that kind of stuff. And I just lay it all out, man. Is at the end of the day, it's up to them to make a decision. If they choose to sell with us, great. If they don't, move on, go to the next person. So I think that's genius strategy, no doubt, no doubt. How did you pick a virtual market? Well, I started in Atlanta, so I was right here. Really didn't pick a real virtual market. I picked Nashville because I had a buyer that told me they had sold I had sold them some properties. They was like, hey, look, I got some buyers in Nashville. It was an agent who said, hey, look, I know some people that's buying in Nashville. If you ever got anything up there, you send them over. So bam, went to Nashville. And then I had another buyer that she had lived in Jacksonville. So it was like, hey, I lived in Jacksonville. I've done deals in Jacksonville. If you ever, have anything down there. And I knew somebody else that was in Jacksonville that was buying. So bam. So I kind of follow my buyers in the areas that my buyers are in. It's kind of how I do it, man. So I had to cut social media and negative content I was taking in. Yeah, no doubt, man. You just got to. Best thing I've done in a long time. Yep. Somebody said they can't hear me. I don't know. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me or not. KL saying they can't hear me. So did you start in Atlanta? Really on the outskirts, man. I started on the outskirts, so I was way outside Atlanta. Not about that far, but I was good bit outside of Atlanta. When I got my first deal, I was in a small town, not really, really small, but it was like maybe like 100 something thousand people, right? Okay, thank you, Sharice. So maybe 100 something thousand people in the town. 100 something thousand people was in that town that I did my first, second, third couple of deals in. And then as I grew, as I got better at it, I just started moving toward Atlanta, right? I started closing in on Atlanta as I got more deals, more deals, more deals, more capital to put inside of this wholesale thing. So that's kind of what I did. So about how many back and forths over text does it take on average before you move on? TTP script has like 4 replies, if I remember right. It kind of depends on if that person is progressing, right? If that person is kind of progressing and they're kind of talking to me in a good tone and stuff like that, I like to keep relationships. So as long as you got a good relationship, you want to keep it going. You want to keep texting them, keep texting them, keep texting them, and just keep it back and forth. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just letting them know what I can do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really trying to snatch the property out of their hand. I'm trying to let them know, hey, look, this is what I can do. This is what I can do. This is what I can do. If you would like to, these are the things that we offer. These are the things that we can do. And according to what these properties sold for, we think this is a fair price to be buying your property for. You know what I'm saying? So I just go through that. You know what I'm saying? I just go through that. And then whatever they want to do is what they want to do. You just keep building the relationships with them. Something must be wrong with my phone. Hey, I understand, Gail. Hey, dude, I promise you, I'm the same way. It's like my phone be messing up, my daggone camera be freaking going dead and stuff like that. So I definitely got you with the technology struggles. I'm pretty sure I'm a little worse. But it's not as tough as SoCal. Yeah, not as tough as SoCal, man. But SoCal come with the big rewards, right? High risk, high reward. You go into SoCal and it's like, I get one deal, I make 10K. You get one deal in SoCal, you're making 100, 200, 300K. You know what I'm saying? So big deals out there, man. You know what I'm saying? You playing with the big boys, it's gonna be rough. Are you going to do other type of real estate investing in the future? Rentals, flips. I have a property that I'm burring right now. So I have a burr property that I'm doing, and I have a triplex. So I have a triplex right now, and I have a burr that I'm doing. I bought it. I'm rehabbing it right now. I'm gonna refinance it, get the money back, and then I can repeat it, right? And I have a triplex, right? So I have a multi-family unit. I want to buy another multi-family unit. So, that's what I want to get into for real. It's like I want to get into that multi-family, but I'm trying to get into the big multi-family space, right? So I'm trying to do, 50 units, 100 units, you know what I'm saying? So trying to get into the bigger multi-family. That's what I'm really going to go after. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at, man. Let me see. Shoot, I just had a closing yesterday. Man. And yeah, it was a closing yesterday. It was pretty good, pretty nice closing. I felt real good about it. I may have made like 3K off of that deal. But I felt really good because I was able to help this lady. Her father passed away. She needed to sell a house. She had family members all over the place, and um, she just wanted to get rid of it. You know what I'm saying? But I had sold one of her houses before, and it was a good deal for me. It was like 17K deal, something like that. And this one, I could have stretched it. I could have, went and negotiated back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, trying to get more. And it was supposed to be like a 15K deal, but the buyer ended up saying, "Dude, there's no way." It's like the rehab and this and that. And I was like, "Okay, man," because I wanted to go ahead and get a deal done for her. And she actually had a higher offer that she turned down because of our relationship, and she wanted to go with us because she knew that I would go through with what I said. And she got another property that she interested in selling, so I'm gonna jump on that and get that deal. So that's kind of what I'm doing, man. It's like sometimes, well, all the time, it's right to take care of people, man. You can't just, if you out there just trying to be greedy, that stuff ain't gonna work out, man. You gotta be willing to take care of people. You gotta talk to everybody. You gotta build a lot of relationships. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, build a team around you, build relationships with people, and just keep talking to people. Never stop talking to people, and that's how you get deals. You know. So my phone is breaking up too for some reason. Had to rewind and replay. Man, I think his story is so inspiring. And please don't stop making videos. Yeah, I'm gonna keep making videos, man. Trying to make more videos is what I'm trying to do. I'm actually trying to make more videos. So, and then when I stop teaching, I plan on really, you know, getting involved and helping people, and just being more active. So what county you got deals in? All over Atlanta. Pull up the map of Atlanta or Georgia counties, and anything that's remotely close to Atlanta, I got deals in. It's like, what's your SMS Tech Strip look like? Dude, I need to create a website where I can share all that stuff, man. I want to share all my scripts, my cold calling scripts, my text messaging scripts, my VA list, all that stuff, man. I need to share that stuff with y'all. So I'm gonna come up with something, man. Like I'm gonna get somebody to make me a website. And if y'all know anybody that's really good, man, hit me up. But I want to get somebody to make me a website, and on that website, I'm put all the stuff on there that you can get, to hook y'all up, man, so that y'all can, go out there and crush it. Y'all can have all the stuff that y'all asked me for right there at your fingertips. But if you DM me, Isaiah, if you DM me on IG, I promise I'll try to get to it, and I'll send you my SMS script. All right. So you going to the next 2-day transformation. I wish I was going to the next 2-day transformation, but they got it on April, that first week of April, and I'm gonna be on spring break, going out of town, and I'm not gonna be able to make it. But I wish I could, man. I wish I could do the next. I would be there, right? I would be there. So I put all his links on Linktree. Oh dang. Who links on Linktree? So how many buyers? I got about, I think I got about like 15 buyers now, but that's just over time, man. I started out with just one, and then I had two, and then it's like you just build them up over time. You build up buyers. You know what I'm saying? So what's a good email to reach you at? scottb5663@gmail.com. That's a good one to reach me at. You know, to be honest, I don't check this email too often. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to give out my wholesaling email, be flooding that, and I'm missing out on business stuff. But that's my personal email, so you can hit me up whenever, man. The best way to hit me up is on IG, but hit me up on my email, and I mean I check it. I still check it, but so what's the name of your wholesale business? My wholesale business is Open Resi. So happy wholesaling, bro. Happy wholesaling, man. Happy wholesaling. So still waiting on you to call me back. Lee Rawls still waiting on you to call me back. Oh, that's cuz up in this thing. Oh man, I think I tried to call you back, man. I think I tried to call you back, B. I text you. I think I called and I text you. I think I know I promise. I think I text you, B. But shoot, yeah, I'm gonna hit you back, man. But I text you. I don't know if you text me back or whatever. So what percentage of the ARV do your buyers buy at? Depends on the buyer, depends on the property. You know what I'm saying? If you got like a landlord buyer, like I said, it depends on the property and stuff like that. It depends on where it's at. You know what I'm saying? They may buy it for like, and I don't even really look at percentages. They may buy for like around 70, 75, something like that, you know. And then depends on what type of property, what type of buyer. Flippers, they get flippers that'll buy it at 60, 65, stuff like that. And then, you know, if you talking about hedge funds, they just buying it at whatever price on Zillow. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, they'll buy it at the price on Zillow, but they only buy certain properties. That's the problem, right? They only buy certain properties. So, you know, it got to be, you know, certain properties in certain conditions and stuff like that. So, but when you're dealing with properties that's not in the best condition, that doesn't have the perfect situation and stuff like that, then you got to have people who got money, real money in their pockets to solve problems. You know what I'm saying? So, are you ever gonna do fix and flips? Don't plan on doing fix and flips, man. It's like I'd rather stay here at my computer and make money versus trying to go out there and do some flip or be worried about I got people out there trying to do a flip. I'm staying right here at my computer. I'll sell it and move on to the next thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's a lifestyle decision. I'm a lifeinaire. Right? So do you ever put money into deals to make it work for your buyer? For example, to pay pool repair permit? No, I don't put money into the deal to make it work for my buyer. Now I have JV with a buyer, bought a property. They went and did some rehab to it. We ended up selling it and splitting 50-50. I've done that. So yeah, that's something I've done. So did you do your first deal in your name or LLC? LLC, man, I did it in LLC. So how many VAs and employees do you deal with? Do you have in total? So I have 5, 6. I think I have 5. I think I have 5 right now. So the VAs, you know what I'm saying, they can come and go, but I got 5 right now. So have you ever tried Flipster? I have not tried Flipster. I have not. So what books you read right now, bro? You don't want to send me down the book rabbit hole. You know what I'm saying? So like the books I'm reading right now, I just finished a book called Courage is Calling, really challenging people to be them, to stand up for what you really believe in. Because a lot of times people are just out there living their fears, you know what I'm saying, and not living their dreams and letting stuff pass them by, you know, letting stuff slide that they don't believe in, or working in a system that they don't believe in, or, you know, just living a life that they don't believe in, you know. It just challenges you to stand up. That courage is calling. Just go to history talking about people who had courage, you know, who took advantage of opportunity and became great. And the people who lack courage, you know, just shows the downside of lacking courage. But right now I'm reading EOS Life. The EOS Life is a good book. I'm also reading The Arc of Justice. Has nothing to do with real estate or anything. I'm just reading that one. But I am also reading. Let me go to this. I'm looking at my phone, man. So I'm reading Courage is Calling. I read Who Not How. I just finished Life in Air again. Read it again. Tribe of Mentors is a good book. I just started that one. Like I said, I'm reading the EOS Life, the Entrepreneur Operating System, and applying it to your life. And I'm reading Drive, like talk about what pushes people, what drives people, what motivates people, you know, when it comes to getting your workers to actually work for you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm also reading that book. So is that email where we send JV deals? Yeah, you can send JV deals there. Or you can send JV deals here. Yeah, if you got a JV deal, send it there, man. If you got a JV deal, send it there. like I said before, man, I want to do this thing. Like if you send me a property and you can send me a connect to the property, like you bring it and you got their phone number, you got their contact, we can take the deal down together. I'll show you exactly how we do everything, give you my contract, let you see everything that we do and all the paperwork that we use and hook you up with the buyer that buy the property. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to, just JV, take your stuff and split it 50-50 and be done with you. Like, if you going to take out the time to send me a property and we actually JV together, man, I'm trying to help you and hook you up with somebody that can be buying properties and, hook you up. And that way you'll have a buyer and you'll know how to complete the deal. You know what I'm saying? You'll know attorneys' offices that we use, stuff like that. So if you're interested in doing a JV, you can send the JV to that email. You can send the property and contact information to that email. And if we go in together, we split it 50-50, and I'll show you the whole process and hook you up with a buyer. So, bam, there you go. All you got to do is find a daggone property. Find somebody that's interested in selling and just bring it on. We'll get it sold. But anyway, so how many deals you got right now? Under contract, think about 7. But I mean, it's March, so this thing finna heat up. We got some people that's interested in selling right now, man. But it is March, but I think we got like 7 under contract, something like that. So do you want the deal under contract or just something from Motivated Bro? Either one you got under contract, we can do that. Or if you don't have it on contract, we can do that too. Just let me know, like, what's going on and the contact information. So if you got their phone number, put the person name or whatever information you got, give it to me, and then shoot, we'll work together from there. You know. But yeah, it can be under contract or not under contract, but you do need to be direct to seller. You need to be talking to them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in your market. I don't live there. I love to just give you every deal that's potentially good, and you deal with it and work and match it. That's what's up, Ryan. Hey, Ryan, I'm telling you, man, just send me what you got, man, and we'll see how we can do it. I'm always down to help people. I just had to fire my VA. I have to hire some new ones tomorrow. Jake, man, come on, Jake, what you firing the VA for? What you firing the VA for, man? But yeah, they do come and go, man. It's crazy. So how many leads you get from cold calling a week? Ooh, I don't really know, man. That's one thing I'm meaning to do is like make sure we add up all our leads. You know what I'm saying? On one board. I don't know, but usually it's like 3 or so per day, 3 to 5. So it could fluctuate anywhere between 20, 25, something like that. So yeah, man. Sometimes they don't work out. Like VAs, 50% of them gonna be duds, and then out of the 50%, a lot of them ain't gonna work out. And then you get if you can get 1 or 2, you good. If you can get 1 a week, you good. So I'm saying one good one who actually interested in the price works and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? You good, especially at the level I'm at. I'm not. I got like 2 or 3 VAs is gonna be calling, like 2 VAs is gonna be calling. So, yeah. So yeah, man, I had a closing yesterday. I got a property that I'm wholesaling right now. So we buying it, we taking it down, and we're gonna resell it. We bought it for 200. We took it down. We took it down for 200. We're getting insurance on that boy. We are sending out a lease agreement, month-to-month lease agreement that's going to expire on May the 31st to try to get the current tenant out. She said that she'd be out by the end. So we're going to see. But if not, we got a lease with her, right? We'll try to get out. And, we're going to bring our buyers in and we're going to get that property sold. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I got going on right now. Anything need to be fixed, gonna be fixed by my flipping partner, and that's what we're gonna do, man. We're looking to sell that mug for close to 300, so should be a pretty good deal. How many leads you? How many text leads you got? I don't know, man. Like, I really don't be knowing how many leads we bringing in. I'm just sitting there just working, working the leads, or like especially with calling and texting. Like my VAs are mainly handling all of that stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? My VAs handling all that stuff. I really need to have all those numbers like down, but I just don't, man. You know what I'm saying? That's part of the growth, part of the process. I need to get better at that and set up like charts and spreadsheets and stuff like that to make sure I'm tracking all my leads, to make sure I'm tracking everything, man. That's one thing that I definitely need to get better at, man. Tracking all of my data. If I ain't, I definitely need to be tracking, man. So I definitely understand that, and that's something that I just need to do. Gotta get better at that, man. So Candace, what should we do with the keys to this property? Yeah. So just at the closing, man, the closing turn is like, hey, what do you want to do with the keys? How we get the keys to the buyer? So, but they emailed the buyer that. So how do you set up your VAs to do follow-ups? So what happens is everything funnels into Podio, right? So if I'm texting and I get a lead, I push it over to Podio. What my VAs do, VAs push it over to Podio, and if they calling people, they get a lead, it's pushed to Podio. So everything is in Podio, right? And I have a lead manager that basically manages Podio. So lead come in, bam, they look in, they follow up with that lead, you know what I'm saying, based on the details of the situation. They see if it works. My lead manager is really good at knowing what properties we buy and if something might work. And if she doesn't understand it, she'll check with one of my acquisition managers. But she will reach back out to that person if she feel like she need to get more information or whatever, and follow up with them. And then, they may not be interested or interested later. If they're not interested, she's gonna take them out of Podio. Or not, she's gonna take them out of Podio. She gonna mark them for a follow up like months from now. You know what I'm saying, or 8 months from now. If they like cussing out, she's taking them out of Podio. It's done. If they might be interested or something, maybe a little off, or she'll ask them, hey, I see you're not interested. It's a good time for me. What would be a good time for me to follow up with you, or whatever. And if they say a month from now, she'll put them 2 weeks away. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of stuff, man. Or it's like, hey, what's a good time to give you a call later on this week? Some people are like, hey, I need to talk to my wife. Okay, when are you going to be able to talk to your wife? And what time can we call you back? It's like getting specific with, okay, when are you going to do whatever you're going to do? And when can I call you back? What date, what time? We can schedule this call. And I'm going to call you back at that time. You know what I'm saying? Then just keep putting those people on the schedule and following up with them, right? So got one in Doorsville right now. I don't know what Doorsville is. So what are your thoughts on wholesaling right now? You think it's getting oversaturated? People were saying that back before I started, man. I was listening to that. I was struggling to get started and listen to that, like wholesaling is oversaturated. And I'm like, man, I ain't never gonna be able to do nothing in wholesaling, man. Too many people trying to do it. But hey, I guess it wasn't too many, man. Sometimes I be talking to sales like, this dude ain't talked to nobody else. So it's like surely somebody else has called this man. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. It's not oversaturated. So hey, man, I'm in Los Angeles, been learning about business. I found an opportunity to possibly be in acquisitions, make commissions with that. What do you think I should do? I think you should do it, man. If you get a chance to work for somebody else, I think you can do it because you're going to learn so much. You're going to learn so much, and you're going to make money. You're going to learn enough to be able to eventually go out on your own if you want to and do it. You know what I'm saying? Versus, doing nothing, or I don't know what you got going on right now, but if you work for somebody else, you're gonna learn enough to move on and do it, but on your own. So doesn't matter what business you're in, everything is going to be oversaturated. Yeah, that's the wrong question. Ask the better question is, can you stay consistent no matter what? Man, Jake coming with the heat. It's like, dude, Jake coming with the heat. That's what's up, man. It's like that's for real though. It's like, the best question is, will you stay consistent? Right? Consistent no matter what, because yeah, a lot of people are trying to wholesale, but how many people are staying consistent, right? Even when it get rough, how many people are staying consistent? How many people are consistent following up? How many people are, doing this for real? That's what I'm saying. It's competition, but most people are garbage. That's the thing. Most people that's trying to wholesale ain't gonna do nothing. That's in everything. You know what I'm saying? People look at anything. Most people that do the stuff ain't really good at it. You know what I'm saying? Most people that do stuff is not really good at it. So if you actually are diligent and actually do the stuff, the basics too. It's like the basics that all these people talk about. You know what I'm saying? Following up with people. You know what I'm saying? All the basic stuff, finding buyers and all the basic stuff, following a script, hiring VAs, get the VAs to follow a script. You know what I'm saying? Have weekly meetings with the VAs. Just all the stuff that you hear all the time. That stuff just works, man. But you actually have to do them. You know what I'm saying? So what's your go-to list? My go-to list is absentee owners within an area where my buyers are buying. You know what I'm saying? So I focus on target areas is my key. I focus on target areas. So Jake's spitting facts for sure, man. Jake's out here spitting facts. So I see a lot of wholesalers working in teams and groups on these pages I'm on. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's a lot of scamming out there, but there's some people out there that's gonna work with you and do it right, man. So you just gotta find the good people. Like I was saying, man, it's like there's a lot of people out there that can help you. You just gotta find the good ones, man. You just gotta find the good ones, the people that's gonna be good. You find good people, and it will push you. It will propel your situation. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be willing to work with other people. You gotta be willing to let people help you. Um, but yeah, man. So we got 12 people on here, man. We got 6 likes. Y'all 12 people, go ahead and like the video. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel, man. And I'm on IG, man. So y'all can hit me up there too. On IG, same thing, REI next door. But yeah, man. I'm actually, man. Let me see what's another question we got in here. Like I was telling people earlier, man, you can JV with me. Just send any property that you got that's in the Atlanta metro area um, to my email address right there and send the contact information. So send the property address, contact information, and stuff like that. All the information you got on the seller. And then we'll work together and get a deal done, man. We'll work together and get a deal done. So but yeah, man, I'm finna get out of this thing on y'all. I appreciate y'all coming through. Kind of came through early on y'all. Just wanted to come through and talk while I was working on my stuff. But I'm finna get out of here. I appreciate y'all coming through. Y'all always supporting me on YouTube. Y'all support me on IG. And I'm trying to get y'all to support me on TikTok, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm on TikTok too, man. So y'all, if you're on TikTok, look me up. I think I'm REI next door on TikTok too. So I'm new on there. So, man, y'all go show me some love on TikTok, man. Share my stuff, dude. That's another thing, man. Share my stuff. Push me out, man. Share my stuff on your pages and stuff like that, man. Really appreciate y'all doing that. But y'all have a good one, man. Peace out.